Why do you believe intellectual work deserves more honor, even before it starts earning money?
I feel it should have that recognition because lots of people have ideas. You know, that light bulb moment that goes off your head.
Yeah.
You know, everything starts with an idea. There is the potential of an idea. Because sometimes I don't need to see it. I just need to understand it. I think we should honor that. I think we should cherish that. I think we should honor the dreamers because without them, dreams can't be reality. Sometimes the dreamers are not even the creators. Take your patents, take it somewhere. Someone else can now. Is it like this? We have to be authentic first. And whatever comes from that. I think will be also authentic. You know, whether it's our idea or someone else's. But for me, I mean, I'd much rather collaborate. You know, I don't have all the ideas. I never doubted skill. I guess I just maybe got worried about how this thing would make an impact.
Okay.
It doesn't have to make money. Just I've done things for free. I'm pretty sure we all have. You know, it's so it's not all about money. Like, what impact can this make in someone else's life?
A lot of us celebrate and clap for when we see things done. The product is out, the building is finished, the work is done, the movie is in the cinemas. And it's like that is when it is success, or that is when things have actually actualized or materialized, and that's when it looks like the person have been doing something. One would wonder, what about those days of silence? Those days that look like nothing is happening. There's no billboard anywhere showcasing what you're doing. There's no tangible product that you're holding in your hands to show, this is it, I did it. And there is no that, red carpet rolled down and people are working on it to go see that movie in the cinemas. And what about those quiet days when nothing is happening, when there's no noise and there's just silence? Doesn't mean that nothing is happening. Welcome to Minding Your Tomorrow. This is still your girl, Choma Ezani. And if you're just joining us for the first time, I bet you this is a channel that you need to stick with. Subscribe, like, comment, and come back for more. If you just go down on the channel, you will see a lot of topics. This is where we talk to you about your dreams, your purpose, building right, living your best life while, creating that world and that dream that you have always desired and bringing it to life. Today, we will be talking about a topic that I tagged the purpose in the process. Why intellectual work matters. And I am not doing this topic alone. I'm not going to be discussing this alone. With me here is somebody that I respect so much. He is one heck of an intellectual being. Yes, he always tries to play it humble, simple, cordial, but we know him. He's an award-winning writer, a filmmaker, producer, and director. This is no other person than Emil Garba. Hello, Emil. See what I said?
All this talk about me. I don't know about that. Thank you for having me on the show.
Hi, Emil. Welcome to Minding Your Tomorrow podcast. It's so good to have you here.
Yeah. Thanks. It's great to be had.
Emil is an award-winning writer. I like to say it wherever I go. If you remember the movie Genevieve's Road to Yesterday, that's Emil's handwork.
Yeah. It's just so long ago.
Yes.
2015.
It's been that long.
Yeah, it's not long.
I remember when I saw it, I was like, yes, no, this is Nigerian movie. Yeah, we did it. What was it like writing that?
What was it like? Okay, so I don't really remember writing it. Actually, I co-wrote it with the director, Shayaba.
Okay.
Wait, am I allowed to? Well, I can't curse anything, right?
No, please.
Okay, but I don't remember. I don't remember writing it because I think I was drinking a lot. And it's not like drinking because I'm an alcoholic. No, it's just that we're trying to figure out what this film and what this story was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And somehow we just had, I don't know, like creative origin or something. We're just drinking and writing.
Yeah.
So that process, I remember that about the process, but I know that we wanted it to be something interesting. We wanted it to be something different. I think it was supposed to be this. Originally, the story was it was a heavy drama.
Mm-hmm.
It still ended up being a heavy drama, but we added the psychological twist
Yeah.
to it as well. So, and we didn't have a lot of time to figure that out. Hence the origin. So like, maybe we needed some inspiration.
Yeah.
But we finally cracked the code, and we're like, okay, yeah, let's try and do this. And it came out the way it came out. And I know lots of people watched the film. I remember it for that. That oh wow, that was kind of intense. That was heavy. It was very relatable. And I wouldn't say it's the first of its kind in Hollywood or anything like that, but it
was unique on its own.
It was unique on its own, and that's what I tried to do as much as possible with anything I come up with. I mean, this wasn't an original story. We reworked an original story, I think, from Genevieve, and at the time she started producing. She wanted to come back into the industry, in a different way, in a big way. And, I think I'm just glad to be part of her comeback.
Wow, that is beautiful. And you have written a lot of other movies aside from that. I remember Katangari is on Amazon Prime. A couple of them on Amazon Prime. Which other one?
So Katangari it came out this year, January. It was produced by Steve Lucas. And it's part of the first
features. Yes.
Yeah, I actually wasn't going to write that. Wait, fun fact, I don't like writing. Let me just put that out there. I write because I can, but it's not the first thing I will do.
Oh God, so I like when people who are very good at this thing just say this like this. I love people who just die to write, and then he writes because he can, and then he writes it and wins award.
But it's not my default.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
It's not my default because and they're like, "Hey, write it." So I just pitched the idea. And we love this idea, and so you're writing it, right? And I'm like, no, I just pitched it because you guys are looking for ideas. So, and that's when I found my talent. My talent is actually coming up with ideas.
Oh yeah,
not necessarily writing them.
Yeah, you have a lot of them.
Yeah, so and I give people ideas for free. I mean, the whole time I've been sitting here, I've actually come up with a couple of ideas.
You guys have no idea how many ideas I'm going to run with from what he had just given me.
So I give people ideas all the time, and because I just don't want them to stay in my head. But I write enough of them down where it's like a page, maybe a 1 pager, 2 pages or something. I give you everything you need, and I'm like, because I have people like, oh, you need a short film idea, or you need this. I'm like, I have one. Just give me creator credits and give me screen credit, or just acknowledge me in something. Go do, because I need to get it out of my head. So stuff like that. But anyway, they convinced me to write it, so I wrote it. The other one that's on Amazon, I think that's Maya.
Maya. I was on Maya.
So I co-wrote that and I co-produced that. It was an interesting shoot. It was okay, and I keep saying this. I've been on both extremes. I've been on some really bad shoots, really bad sets. I've been on some really cool, easy sets, and I think because we were doing this just for the sheer love of it. I think everybody had fun. We shot for like 16 days. We didn't have any stress. And I took on multiple roles. We all took on multiple roles. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I think just everyone knew what we were doing. It's one of those sets where we're laughing, we're having fun, we're working, we got it done, and look at the results. So so if you can catch Katangiri and Maya, so they're both on Amazon.
Prime. Any on Netflix? Not at the
I know Road to Yesterday was on Netflix for a while. I don't know what it is now. Lionheart is still there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you wrote Lionheart as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah. So it was me, Ushaya again.
Yeah.
And CJ Obasi. He was the third writer on it. Originally, it was supposed to be in Abuja. So Ushaya and I wrote like draft 1 and 2. It was supposed to be in Abuja. I went to ABC Motors. Is it God is good this year? So we actually set it here.
Yeah. Wow.
But later when Genevieve said that, they need this, they need this. So like, okay. At that point, we moved on to something else. So CJ came on board, and so we moved the story to Enugu, and he added a lot of local flavor to it, a lot of Igbo and a couple of other things.
Yeah.
So and obviously like that Lionheart brought Netflix. It was the first Netflix original. So, I mean, at the time, I didn't know what that meant. And
wow.
No, I didn't know that. It wasn't a film. I was hide this thing. So that's Genevieve's problem. So it was later that I think, and because you're only as good as your last
work.
I'd already moved on to something else, and I know I took some time off, and then we came back to work with Ishaya again on
Fourth Republic.
So that was our film, because we were like, I've been dreaming of that.
Which of the roles did you play in Fourth Republic?
I was writer as well.
Writer,
yeah. Okay. So we've been thinking about this thing since 2012, and so it finally evolved into Fourth Republic, or what it became. And so that one, I was really, let's do this. Let's do this. So we wrote that. He directed it as well. You worked on that as well?
Fourth Republic, no.
That was no. But yeah, we did that. That came out, and played in cinemas, went to Netflix as well. So at that time, I was like, Fourth Republic. Everybody's like, let's talk about Lionheart. I'm like, Fourth Republic, let's talk about Lionheart. So I'm like, why are you guys worried about Lionheart now? It's not my film. This one we just did, everybody's involved in it, So I think it was later on that I just got the significance of, you need to mention Lionheart.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
It's a big deal. It's a flex. You need to talk about it. But I'm like, but it's just a story that came out. This is more important. This is talking about Nigerian elections and and all that stuff. But anyway, you get what you get.
Yeah.
Lionheart is there. Fourth Republic is there on Netflix. What else? There's stuff. I don't know. I'll have to check, but
a couple of other stuff. Wow.
Not always as writer as well. There's some things.
Producer and director. Have you direct?
Not director. Story consultant. So I also consult a lot of things.
Okay.
I could have been, or it could be a story by, again, one of those stories I just gave up. I didn't write it for whatever reason. But I'll have to check my filmography. But there's stuff you can find.
Awesome. So let's dive into the topic, right? The topic says the purpose in the process. Why intellectual work matters. And I took this time to establish your background in intellectual work because I wanted people to understand the value of what we're about to discuss, right? And my first question would be, why do you believe intellectual work deserves more honor, right?
Okay.
Even before it starts earning money?
Ooh, okay. I feel it should have that recognition because an idea is an idea. Lots of people have ideas. That light bulb moment that goes off in your head. You're like, wow, that would be great. And by the time you workshop that idea, before it becomes something, I know, like, I'm gonna throw out references when I talk. I do that.
Please do.
So it sounds like Ford. I forget his first name. Is it Henry Ford? I'm not sure, but he created the Model T, which was a modern car. Obviously he had, before then it was horse and carriage, moving around America. And this guy had an idea. Like, what if I didn't have the horse with this carriage and just have some kind of mechanized thing that would move this carriage with 4 wheels across? Something I can make cheap, hopefully safe, and everyone will be using it, kind of thing. So he came up with the idea for the car, the Ford car. Well, the idea alone was that I should probably make this a reality.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he workshopped that idea with a couple of people. Some people are like, I'll never work, like what will actually move the motor, that kind of thing, and he had to figure it out, So he eventually figured it out, and that's why we have modern cars today. But if he didn't have that idea, we would have no cars.
True.
Is the follow through as well. So the dreamers, the people that think things up, everything starts with an idea. And I think maybe even depending on the person that is thinking it up. Some people like, because it's you that thought about it, this didn't work. Because you're the one that thought about it, this didn't work. And some people are serial thinkers.
Yes.
Because even what's his name, Graham Bell, that invented they call him the father of the telephone. Or I'm sure he came up with a whole bunch of things before that probably didn't work. But this is the one that landed. Same as the guy that did the light bulb. Came up with a whole bunch of other things before that didn't work. But this one, light bulb, we have lights. This guy, this one,
because he came up with a lot of
this one. Exactly. So, I mean, we look at the dreamers, we look at architects, we look at people that build stuff. And sometimes you can even tell that somebody's having an idea. You having an idea.
I am. Oh, you can tell.
You can tell when, like, you can almost see someone's brain working, trying to figure stuff out. And bing, light bulb. So I think there is the potential of an idea. Because sometimes I don't need to see it. I just need to understand it. That thing, that's going to be a thing. And I think we should honor that. I think we should cherish that. I think we should honor the dreamers, because without them, dreams can't be reality. I'm pretty sure more than half of the things that we're wearing, like shoes, clothes, things like that, lights, technology, all these things started with people that dreamt them. And if they never thought of these things, if they never created afterwards, sometimes the dreamers are not even the creators. You can take your patents, take it somewhere. Is it like this? It's like this. An architect can put up a blueprint and he's not the one carrying the steel beams and the cement and making the house, but just for for the workers, for the builders, have this blueprint, this idea, like, wow, how do you come up with this? It took some time, but
Oh my God, you have said a lot in just a few minutes, and I'm blown away, because what I'm hearing you say is that if there are no ideas, there will not be the actual thing. And the phase of the ideas might not necessarily lead to the success immediately. It could lead to a collection of ideas that never worked, which means that just the ability to even have an idea is a skill on its own. Is a skill on its own. That it's not even everybody that has the tenacity or the potential to have an idea. So if you're that kind of person that all you do is just have ideas, even if it doesn't work, right? It is something. And one of the things you said that was also profound for me is the fact that ideas are sellable. So which is something very not common in this part of the world.
Can I give you a little story? So when I was in college in America, there's this guy. He attended our screenwriting class. And he's a working dad. Just looks like a schlub. He looked like just a regular guy. So he would attend the class and all that stuff, but he never wrote anything because he wasn't there to write. He was there to actually learn how to pitch and how to the log line, and that thing where they say the 5-minute elevator pitch. You're standing in the elevator with like an important
person.
And what's the idea? Pitch. So it could be a movie, it could be an idea for I don't know how to
a production.
Anything, but just have that 5-minute elevator pitch. So this guy, he actually sold more ideas than screenwriters sold scripts, because he knew how to pitch. So they had these things. I think they still have them today, where I mean, you'll go in front of Hollywood is in the house. You have some producers or some script readers or people that actually they'll take the ideas to the studios. They'll get things produced. You have about 20 people on the panel, so everybody is in line.
Yeah.
You step up. You see, he's there. He's checking his watch. I have to go home. I have to buy this. I have to buy things before I go home and stuff. Oh, next they'll call you. Move forward. So when he's there, it's like, okay, so he just pitches his idea. Guy walks into like the Pizza Hut to buy pizza. Somehow terrorists show up and now he has to defend the pizza house.
Yeah.
They're like, that's die hard in a pizza shop. Like, yeah. But on the local level, he saves the day, becomes a local celebrity.
Yeah.
He doesn't want the fame, he just wants to be the dad. That kind of thing. Obviously, he's ex-military, he's ex-this, he's ex-that. He has a special set of skills. But
wow.
All that kind of stuff. Like, can develop that. Great. I have another idea. He'll pitch 2. Bang, bang, bang. They said, we have too many comedies. Great. I have another idea. 3. He'll pitch like
oh my
6
god.
ideas. They'll probably pick like 4 out of 6. Give them his card. He's like, yeah, I gotta go home. And he'll go. But then those things are IP.
Yeah.
He has pitched.
And it's his.
It's his.
And whatever, they pay royalty over the years.
He never wrote anything.
Oh my
God. Because
god.
he's like, I have a full-time job. I'm taking care of 3 kids. I'm going home to my wife. Just like, you will never know that this guy is one of the richest IP holders, and we're in Oklahoma City. We're not in Hollywood. In Oklahoma City, and he's living very well. I think his name was Todd. I haven't spoken to him in a while, but he was in our class.
Yeah.
So he just sold IP. Ideas, he just sold, and we were like trying to like, hey, can you read my script and this and that?
Yeah.
It's about this guy. I didn't know how to pitch back then, but he just pitched it like he was drinking water. Like, so this guy, this and that. Then, hey, I have a body cop comedy if you want to hear it. They're like, oh, yeah, let's hear it. So pitch that one. It's like,
wow,
it's Lethal Weapon meets Tango and Cash, something. They're like, oh, great, yeah, we can get Schwarzenegger, and he's like, yeah, wherever you guys get, I don't care, just. That's the idea. And he'll go and sleep. So it's like things like, so he has it. He has that thing. He figured out his skill. He figured out I can sell ideas. And he's like, nah, I'm not moving to Hollywood. I'm fine. Like, likes his beer, watch a good game, take the kids out on Sundays. That's his life. We are struggling to sell finished
ideas
that took us months. This guy is selling
ideas that just out raw, just exactly. Out of his brain.
Exactly. So I just like if we could. Some people are blessed, and that's why I said for me that writing is not the thing I do.
Yeah.
I have ideas. I have lots of ideas. So just watching Todd, I had to refine what is it that I do that I can put value on. So that is actually my value,
And my problem, one of the things that I've been seeing around this country is the fact that everybody feels like it's not authentic until it is their personal idea. For instance, you want to do something, and then I see a lot of people who are stuck where they are. You can't move forward, you can't move backward, but because you think it can never be as authentic as anything until it's my personal idea. And just with what you said now about Todd and how he's selling ideas, there are people who are sitting down and be like, what, I don't want to bother myself about coming up with the idea. You know what, it's fine, just come up with the idea. And you know what, let me give you an example. When I was working in Silverbed when I was much younger, I had a colleague.
Sorry, you're working at Silverbird.
Oh, I worked
as what?
I worked as the marketing officer in Silverbird Entertainment Center, the management office.
Oh.
Yes. So what's in sec?
I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, for 4.5 years, actually. Wow. Yes. So when I was working in Silverbird, I had a boss who was an executor. Wow. See, like, you think we've worked together. I'm a handsome person. Yes. Like I think and I work at the same time. I am scratching the surface where she is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm just a toddler where she is. But she's good with ideas, but she's not as good as I am with ideas. Now, but I was under her. And I was chunking out ideas like it was water. So you just ask me. But if I bring out those ideas and it gets to her ears, she will plan it out and execute it to the later. But she wasn't comfortable with the fact that I was bringing the ideas.
Oh, okay.
So all I had was freaking ideas. But you are blessed with execution. Why do you have to be the one to bring out the idea?
Well, I mean, I can think of a number of things. I'm not a psychologist. I know maybe job security on some level.
Yeah.
Because if you keep churning out ideas, your position might be irrelevant.
Jeopardized.
Yeah, because you're the person, you're the idea person. You might say, you guys should be really working together. Why is she working for you? You guys should be working together. And before you know it, you learn execution.
Yeah.
Which you have.
Oh, yeah.
And before you know it, she's still not coming up with ideas. So she becomes redundant and you're the person in charge. I'm just saying.
Yeah, okay.
It is from a competitive business angle, that's what I would look at. But I mean, something you said where it's not authentic unless it comes from me. Yeah, I think you have to question, okay, maybe this is where we go into psychology now, like how authentic are you to begin with?
Yeah.
How authentic are you to begin with? Because I mean, I know I question that about myself sometimes.
Yeah.
My dad is Benue, my mom is Bayelsa. They're two separate languages. I don't speak any. So
okay. I forgive you.
but the things that I was hard on myself for a very long time.
Okay. Well,
I don't speak the language. And then when you go to the village, people are speaking to you and they're like, you don't speak your language. You act as if you're going to hell. So I started feeling bad, like, but my parents only spoke English.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
You gotta learn it now, learn it. I'm like, but they didn't make it important for me to
learn. Yeah.
So I mean, no shade on them, but that's just the way it is. And as an adult now, why do I care? But it's like, yes, I am so rooted. I know where I'm from. I know everywhere in the village. I know both villages. I know everything. I just don't speak the language. Does that make me less authentic? Because I'm telling stories from the experience of me knowing this thing. Do I need to speak the language to be authentic? Do I need to drive on marks
to be authentic?
Can I say I'm a son of the soil? To begin with. I think for a very long time I had to come to terms with that yes, I'm an authority on this thing. I am from this place. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe I don't speak the language, but I'm a cute person. So, and I feel we have to be authentic first.
Yeah.
And whatever comes from that, I think will be also authentic. Whether it's our idea or someone else's. But for me, I mean, I'd much rather collaborate. I don't have all the ideas. I don't say everything. So if someone comes like, hey, I have this, let's develop that. And let's run with that. Let's make it the best idea it can be. As opposed to me taking that idea. And taking it as my own. Unless you tell me to, I think you should. You can run with this because I think it fits your authenticity
more than mine.
Let's make it maybe, I don't know, maybe a Hausa story or something. So I think it will sell better because you speak Hausa and you can speak on that. That kind of thing, but not that it has to, levels of authenticity when it comes to art and creation. But how authentic are you to begin with?
Have you ever had a time where you doubted, because you you're majorly an IP person. That's if I'm correct, that's more where you work from.
Now,
yes.
Now I'm an IP person because I've seen the value in IP. Before I just create stuff, I come up with stuff, let it go out into the ether. But learning a little bit of business over the years. Before COVID, before 2020, I didn't know anything about camera. I didn't know anything about filmmaking on that level. I said, I'm a writer. Well, actually, people put me into the writing category. I say, I'm a writer, then I write, And when you finish writing, send it to whoever, take your money, go and buy food and go and sleep. So that was my life.
Yeah.
Until, and you'll never catch me on set. You know, I'm doing on set. That's you guys' job. But after a while, it took me some time to like, you know what? I've written a lot of things that haven't actually become films, and that bothered me because I spent a lot of time writing
them,
and I don't like writing. So I just wasted time. I wrote so much that wasn't actually produced.
Yeah.
So I had to learn camera, I had to learn stuff. I'll be on set now. I had to shadow a couple of people. Like, oh, what's this lens for? What's this? And then going to shoot my short film, Last Tango. And then just realizing, like, oh, I was already doing this before I knew what it was.
Yes.
Because I watched a lot of film, I'm like, okay, I need this shot, I need that shot. Like white shot, I'm like, oh, that's what it's called. That one, I need over the shoulder. So I learned while I was doing
Did you ever have to doubt on that writing stage if your work actually mattered, if it made sense, or if anybody was going to make something out of it? Did you ever had to?
No, I don't have that thing where I have doubts because I know what I can do. It's not a brag or anything. I know what I can do.
Yeah.
If that thing ever gets made or not, I've come to the point where I'm not really too worried. I don't doubt my ability to do stuff.
Yeah.
Those people that say I can do stuff in my sleep. I can do that in my sleep. So I've never doubted that. I just had to figure out. I never doubted skill.
Yeah.
I guess I just maybe got worried about how this thing would make
an impact. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to make money. Just I've done things for free. I'm pretty sure we all have. It's so it's not all about money. Like, what impact can this make in someone else's life? So I think for me, it's just maybe figuring that part out, but never doubting I can come up with something to do that.
I like that. I like the fact that you're talking about it making an impact. What's your most rewarding work so far that you felt like, okay, this caught my heart. This is something that I did, and I was like, okay, yes, it meets the purpose. It caught my heart. It met my impact. It made an impact.
I would say, Last Tango in Abuja. Because for a very long time I stayed away from directing anything because I didn't know, like, oh, do I need to go to film school? Do I need to learn directing? I was kind of hesitant about that because pretty much everybody I knew had gone to some film school or something, whether it's NFI or New York or abroad or so. I never went to film school. I'm not a product of any film school. I just have my master's in creative writing. I went to regular university. So I felt maybe I need to get certified in something. But I'm like, you watch films, Abi? I'm like, yeah. Shots, Abi? Yeah. I just get a good DP and tell them the shots you want. So I'm like, oh, okay. So that's how I wrote this. I wrote the story of Last Tango in Abuja. I wrote it a long time ago. It actually was an original film for African Magic when they used to have those 60-minute, hour-long original films. And I really wanted to just do something about two people talking. I just wanted characters. So it's about this couple, Tayo and Monique. They were going out for a very long time. They were a couple, and then they broke things off, and they revisited themselves 6 months later to figure out what went wrong. So everything happens in one location, in one apartment, and it's these people coming together to just find closure. And like, so why did we break up? What was wrong? And they just interrogated themselves and their relationship, and if they should still stay together, if they should, So a lot of things came up. And I think at the end of the day, they decided to stay together. No problem. But the execution of that in African Magic wasn't bad, but I think maybe they couldn't figure out how to film just two people for an hour talking. So they had some flashbacks, had some other people there. I'm like, that defeats the purpose. But anyway, they made film. I got credit, all that stuff. So I always wanted to revisit that and do it
the way you would
way
bring,
I wanted
you
to
had
do.
them
I
visit.
guess the authenticity that we're talking about. So I said, but I didn't have money to do a film. So I'm like, maybe I'll just take maybe 2 or 3 scenes from the original script, spice them up, and then make this short film. So that's what I did. I did that over the course of 3 days. And I wrote it, I directed it, I produced it, and I think I spent about maybe in total I spent 500K.
Making the last angle.
Yeah, in total, but to shoot, I called in a lot of favors. So
of course. For you to spend 500K, that means you called in a lot of favors.
There are really only 2 locations: There's the restaurants and then the bedroom. No flashbacks, none of those things, and then just 2 characters. Actually, no, there are 3 locations. And I called in a lot of favors, and people helped me and everybody. And so I shot it. I did that, and I went to sleep. Then sent it for festivals, went around. After the festivals, all that stuff, won some awards, all that kind of thing. And this is in 2021, so it's been on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then last year, my lead actor, Preach Bassi, is like, dude, we have 21 million views. Though.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like, for what? He's like, 21 million
views.
Yeah, I'm like, for what? He's like, on your film now. I'm like, oh, I forgot about it.
Oh my God.
So I went back and I checked, and I was like, yeah. Oh yeah. That's 1 million.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, well, we should be making money. Are you making money? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, why? I'm like, because I don't know anything about YouTube.
Yeah, you didn't meet up the YouTube target, and you didn't monetize it. Oh my God. Oh wow.
But I mean, just having the level of notoriety, some Nigerian films don't even get up to like 3 million. Look how so it means people are watching it. They're watching it, but people are watching it. They've been asking me questions like, the way it ended is there going to be part 2? What's happening to these characters? All that kind of stuff. So for me, it's been the most talked about of my work, even more than Lionheart. Or anything else. So for me, that's a labor of love because. A lot of people believe that I could do it.
Yeah.
That Emil can't direct. You already think visually. You write visually. You can't direct. You know this thing. Don't stress yourself. So it gave me that ginger. Like, okay, I can do this. And thanks to everyone that actually encouraged me and I pushed this as far as it went. So I'm actually thinking of the feature film version, the sequel. I'm writing it. So I just need money to make it.
Wow.
So for me, that's the most rewarding thing because it came from me. It's kind of a true story. Well, it's based on real events. And then when people watch it, they're like, yeah, me too. I had my last tango. Yeah. Maybe you're calling me like,
wow.
That film, it happened to me or it happened to my friend or something, So I'm getting more feedback. And then just even watching the shorts, I'm like, okay, I could have done something better. So I learned as well. So for me, that's the most rewarding work I've done.
Okay.
In my career.
I would ask, this is the last thing I'm going to ask, so I would be out of your hair. A lot of people are very big on tangible or intangible work, right? Intangible work. I would say intangible because it's something we haven't seen. Like maybe they deal well on intellectual property or something like that. What would you say to them? And they are, so they do that and they are not making money from it, or they are still stuck, or they don't even know how to make money from it. What would you say to them?
Be patient. Just be patient and ask. Ask what you don't know.
Okay.
Just ask. Especially if you're stuck. Ask. That's the whole point of, to get out of a jam. You're stuck and you're watching people that are not stuck. So, how did you? Why are you not unstuck?
Why are you not stuck like me?
Stuck like me. Because I did this, and that. So I feel we are not really. I was about to say using all our faculties. No, using all our resources. Just I ask questions all the time. Just because I don't know something, I'll find out. Google is your friend. Sometimes I still ask my older brother stuff like, how did you do this thing? That's what he's there for. He has experience. So he'll tell me. So ask.
Yeah.
Ask, and if it's relevant, use the information and get unstuck.
Wow.
You know, if you're worried about money, like hang out. I don't. Okay, I don't. I've curated my circle. I've been doing that as you mature. You curate your circle. Who are the people that you hang around? Are they people that are like not going anywhere? Are they moving? Is there movement? And not just is there movement, is there progress? You know, is there growth? Because you can be moving and you're moving,
there's no
in a circle. You're not moving up or down. You know, so in the movement, is there growth? Is it towards some goal? You know, and I'm very intentional with what I do these days. I just don't get out of bed and just lay about unless
you want to rest.
Unless I need to rest. But there has to be some intention. So I feel a lot of people are aimless and are goalless and are not achieving a lot because they don't actually have the right intention.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people say that, oh, I want to act. And I'm like, why? You know, it's because they're famous.
Famous, yes.
On the red carpet.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just the red carpet. Yeah. That's one night.
Yeah. Yeah, they want to be popular, influencers and all that.
That dress is going to be tight. You won't be able to breathe, but you want to be on the red carpet for that one night. You know, the person you want to impress might not even be watching.
True.
You know, so how do you stay on that red carpet every night? You know, how do you become a star? How do you become that? You know, but you want to act. Who said you can act? Yeah. You know, be a good actor, a good actress. You know, so you have to build that. That process is spoken about, that's the reward later on.
Wow.
So it's not every time that you feel this thing belongs to you. That might not be your destiny. Yeah. It might not be in front of the camera, it might be behind the camera. Yeah. You might just be so good with accounting that you should be doing accounts for film.
I like that.
But you're still a filmmaker.
Yeah.
I'm the one that processes money up and down.
Yeah, because we are all filmmakers.
We're all filmmakers, but they want it to be like, no, my name doesn't appear on the. So I'm not part of this thing now. You are leaving. Wow. Like, no, you're an integral part of this thing. Yeah. You know, you might not be in front of the camera.
But you're behind the camera and you're making it happen.
Yeah. So take joy in that.
Wow.
You know.
Wow. Thank you very much.
That's just me, Sha.
Thank you very much, Emil. That has been this whole today has just been very insightful, and I'm glad we had you on the show to talk about these things. Intellectual properties matter as much as your the work you do, the physical work itself, because it starts from there. It starts from the idea stage. If there was no idea, there won't be a product. So the idea is as important as the product. And for you who have a lot of ideas, you have seen today, Emil said you can sell your ideas. It is a market that nobody is venturing in. A lot of people are not venturing into, especially in Nigeria here. Try it out. Go out there. One of the things, you see, this era of, let me hold my idea so that nobody steals it till I'm ready to execute it. Hello, how about sell that idea to somebody who can execute it now, partner in it, and make it happen? You win, they win, everybody's happy, and we're all happy.
Can I add something?
Yes.
Real quick. So I had this idea in 2012. It was supposed to be a short animated film. It's called Silas, the Demon Hunting Houseboy.
Wow.
Yes. Based on a true story. So there's no money to make this animation, you know, and I just scrapped the idea. But last year, I actually spoke to this comic book app, and we've turned it into a graphic novel.
Oh my God!
Come out at some point. So
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too. Because it was supposed to be an animated short film, but you know, it's gone into a different medium. So it doesn't always have to be a film. Yeah, it could be a book.
Anything.
However you do it, get that your creative idea
out there.
You know, it's still IP.
Yeah, it's still yours. It's still yours.
It still has an audience.
Yeah.
So whether I turn it into a stage play, whether I turn it into a book, whether I turn it into a graphic novel, whatever, just have that idea. It's still your IP. You'll still sell it. You'll still make money from it.
I think that is the best time and the best way to wrap up this episode. And I hope you have been listening and taking things home to practice on your own. This is still Minding Your Tomorrow. And until next time, I am your host, Chioma Ezani. Peace out.